welcome back to my channel, Jada Creative Wonder. My name is Jada. So for this video, this is just a quick little review of some pencils that I bought that I'm not too happy with, so I just want to explain why. So for this, I'm talking about Faber Castell color pencils, just the regular color pencils. They're not the fancy polychromos or anything like that, but I had used other Faber Castell products in the past that I liked, and I thought these would be good. I really like their watercolor pencils, so if you haven't tried those, I recommend those. And I also have Derwent Procolor pencils. I love Derwent watercolor pencils, and I love Derwent Inktense. I do not love these. If you have different opinions about these pencils, please let me know in the comments. Maybe it's the paper I'm using. I'm not really sure, but I tested it on 3 different papers, so I'm going to show you just a little idea of what they look like on paper. These aren't the highest quality sketchbooks ever, but at the same time, I should be, if they were high quality pencils, worth it. I think they should be working on at least one of these sketchbooks. But anyways, so first I have this this very cheap generic brand that I bought here in Taiwan. I think I spent $3 on them. So yeah, and honestly, the Faber Castells and the Derwent pencils look about the same quality as these. That's insane, because I spent about $40 on the Derwent pencils. I can't remember how much I spent on the Faber Castells. I know I spent less, probably $20 or $25 on the Faber Castell ones. But still, that's ridiculous. So, but they are larger sets than that, of course, but still. Alright, so here's the Derwent Procolor pencils. Yeah. So, and here are the Faber Castells. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what they look like in 3 different sketchbooks. So the first that I'm going to show you is the sketchbook that I bought that was supposed to be a watercolor sketchbook, but as you can see on this page, it didn't spread watercolor very well. So, but the texture is a lot smoother than other watercolor paper. I've actually used acrylic in this, and that actually worked better. Still not great, but better than the watercolor. So I tried the color pencil. So this first one is the generic $3 brand, and here is the Faber Castell, and the last one is the Derwent pencils. Like, obviously they're different shades of green because they all had different kinds of green, so I can't make them match up, but I think they all look about equal as far as quality in this one. But I think like the generic one was a little bit easier. Like when I was drawing it out, I felt like it was easier to get the color down and to spread the pencil. That should not be the case. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the one in this sketchbook. And I don't even know the brand because it just says sketchbook on it. There's no brand written on it at all. So, alright, so here I started with the Derwent. I think it was alright. And then the generic brand. And then Faber Castell, still pretty similar, though I think that the Derwent on this paper went down easier than the Faber Castell on this paper. And the generic, I don't really have an opinion. The generic brand that I have is probably equal to Crayola. Maybe not quite as good as Crayola, but it's not bad. Alright, and then I have this sketchbook. Alright, so I think they turned out the best in this one. I didn't have to press as hard to get the color in here for all of them, but yeah, still I'm not too happy overall. Though, I think once again I like the Derwent a little bit better, but still not the best quality. So, in conclusion, if you want color pencils that are good quality, maybe just stick to Prismacolors. They do blend well and they are very colorful, but I really hate that they lose their point instantly. Like, it does not take long for a pencil to be this long and to go to this long. Especially with colors you use a lot, like blue and black, you're gonna run out of it so quickly. I once had a used set of the Faber Castell polychromos, and I really liked them, but I did sell them before moving to Taiwan because I needed the money and I knew they would sell for a good penny on eBay. I think I sold them for $100. And I got them for free, so I wasn't like, I made money. I didn't have to buy those. So that was cool, but now I want them back. And I know if I get them again, I'd have to pay more than what I sold those for. But yeah, color pencils are just not my medium in general. But I do want to have one good set for me to just use every now and then. And it's very frustrating that I can't find a decent set that I'll actually be willing to use. So if you know of any color pencils that you really like that keep their point longer than Prismacolors but aren't too expensive, like I don't even need a big set. Like I would like to have one with at least 24 like this. I think less than 24 would not be sufficient, but I don't need a huge set because I won't be using them that often. Alright, so that is it for this video. Please leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Bye.